Hi guys, we're going to be going over the notes for 3.3 for ordering and comparing rational numbers. So you should already know that rational numbers are fractions and decimals that can be written in the A over B form. So let's start with the word equivalent. So equivalent means equal to. So notice that we can have decimals and we can have equivalent fractions that represent the same value. So 0.33 has the same value as 33 over 100. So in order to order our numbers correctly, you must convert all of your numbers to the same form, whether it be fractions or decimals. So first we're going to start with converting fractions to decimals. So here's your example. Order 1/4, 2/5, and 3/4. So what you're going to do is divide your numerator, which is the top number, by the denominator, your bottom number, to get its equivalent decimal. So here are my three values, 1/4, 2/5, and 3/4. So I'm going to divide 1 by 4 to get 0.25. I'm going to divide 2 by 5 to get 0.4. And I'm going to divide 3 by 4 to get 0.75. After you have your numbers all ordered in the same form, you can use that to number them on a number line. So you're going to be looking at the number in the tens place. So on this number line, it's going from 0 to 1, and all of these hash marks are 0.1. So my first number, 1/4, is 0.25. So you know that that goes between the 2 and the 3 right in the middle. That 5 is just like your middle mark. Then we're going to look at 2/5 or 0.4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to put that right on the line and label it. And then 3/4 is 0.75. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and in between your 7 and 8 is where you're going to put that 3/4. Now we are going to write the original values or the original fractions that we were given, and we are going to place them in order properly according to the way they are on their number line. Now we're going to look at converting decimals to fractions, which is a little bit harder. It has more steps. So here's your example problem. Order 4/5, 1/4, and 0.35. So notice that we have these two as fractions and this one as a decimal. So since we already have two fractions, we're going to make them all fractions. And we need to find a common denominator. So your first step is to take your decimal and write an equivalent fraction by using the place value. So notice that the 5 is in the hundredths place. So we're going to put that 35 over 100. So this is our equivalent fraction. Now we have three fractions, 4/5, 1/4, and 35 over 100. So now we have to find a common denominator and make equivalent fractions with that common denominator. Now I notice that 5 and 4 can go into 100 evenly. So I'm going to use the 100 so that I don't have to convert that last fraction. So what times 5 gives us 100? Or 100 divided by 5 gives us what number? We're going to use that number, which is 20, and we're going to multiply the top and bottom to make an equivalent fraction. It will stay equivalent as long as you do the same to both the top and bottom part of your fraction. Now we're going to take a look at 1/4. What times 4 will give us 100? Or 100 divided by 25 gives us 100 divided by 4 gives us 25. So that means I need to multiply my numerator and my denominator by 25 to get my equivalent fraction. So 1 times 25 is 25, and 4 times 25 gives us our 100. So now I have 3 fractions that all have a common denominator of 100. So now that you have them all converted, you're going to order the numbers using your numerators. So you know that 25 will go first because 25 is smaller than 35 and 80. The next number is 35 over 100. And then, of course, our 80 over 100. So after you put them in order, we're going to put them back in their original form. Because remember, it asks us to order these 3 values. So now we can write them in order. 1/4, 35/100, and 4/5. So when working on this module, you're going to be working with converting decimals to fractions and fractions to decimals. I'll see you later. Bye.